You are creating a full stack app. You start creating backend. You start creating components such as data access layer to interact with database and service client to interact with external services. Now you create a front end app that sends requests to your backend and receives response. Now you want your app to analyze data, make predictions, and generate insights. You want to convert your app to an AI powered full stack app. Welcome to Google GenKit that seamlessly integrates AI to your full stack app. Google GenKit is an open source framework by Google for building full stack AI powered and agentic applications. Google GenKit is model agnostic, has the capability to create composable workflows, and provides production ready tools. Being model agnostic, it provides a single unified API for interacting with any supported generative AI model. This makes it easier to switch between models or combine them seamlessly. Google GenKit supports Google AI, Claude, OpenAI, AWS Bedrock, Azure AI Foundry, XAI, DeepSeek, and many other models. If you are planning an e-commerce app, you can use GenKit to analyze customer reviews or predict the demand. If you are creating a fintech app, you can use GenKit to analyze transaction and predict cash inflows and outflows. You can create a dynamic AI-driven dashboard for any such applications. Let's see how GenKit works. The interaction begins when an app component such as controller or service invokes workflow by sending parameters. Those parameters are validated for input and then intercepted by middlewares. Workflow interacts with LLM model using GenKit instance. If required, tool call is made. The workflow output is then intercepted by middleware, validated for output schema, and finally output is sent back to the app component. Flows are invoked by app component, are responsible for data validation, context retrieval, session management, and the synthesis of model responses. GenKit instance is the core gateway used to instantiate workflow and interact with LLM models, possibly by calling tools. Tool calling enables GenKit to send structured requests back to hosting application. In other words, tool calling allows GenKit to interact with other business components of your application. Middlewares are the interceptors used to alter the behavior of GenKit model calls, enabling automatic retries, model fallbacks, or the dynamic injection of tools and context. You can use built-in middlewares provided by GenKit, or you can create your own middlewares as well. We create workflow by using define flow method of GenKit instance. Every workflow has a name, input schema, and output schema. We have created a workflow get keyword for topic. Accordingly, input schema has only one string, that is topic. Output schema has two strings. Every workflow has a function body that interacts with LLM using generate method of GenKit instance. Tools are created using define tool method of GenKit instance. Every tool has a name, description, input schema, and output schema. Description is used to decide if the tool has to be called according to the context. It also has a function body containing the logic to be executed. Although tools and workflows are created similar way, the purpose of tool and workflow is different. Tools are used to perceive external environments. Workflow is used to manage interaction with AI system. Let's build AI-powered backend app using NestJs and GenKit. We are building a NestJs app that uses generative capability of Gemini LLM to generate Twitter posts for a given topic. At the back, we have GenKit that has a workflow that interacts with Gemini so as to generate tweet for a given topic. So the input to flow is topic, which is a string, and the output is tweet, which is again a string. The request processor is a NestJs controller that receives topic as input parameter, passes it to GenKit, gets tweet as output, and sends tweet back as the response. Let's understand the project. I have created a flow that is tweetflow.ts, and then I've created a controller, tweetcontroller.ts. Let's understand tweetflow first. I have created a flow get tweet for topic flow, the input to which is topic as string and the output is topic and keyword. We are using GenKit instance to generate tweet out of the topic. Now let's go to the controller. The URL is generate tweet. The method is post, and this generate tweet method is simply delegating request processing to the flow. In app module, I have added this controller for execution. Now let's run it. The server is up and running. We will now use Postman to test the output. So the URL is generate tweet, which is mapped to the controller's URL. The method is post. Headers contain type application JSON, and finally body raw input containing data topic as spec driven development. Let's run it, and we have the output. I hope you have enjoyed the discussion so far. GenKit is extensive. It has got a number of features like prompt templating, interrupts, RAG, MCP, evaluation, observability, etc. Please stay tuned for my upcoming videos on those topics. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this, you can subscribe to our channel. The source code of this project is available at GitHub repo. The URL is given below. Thank you.